Here's a little funny story. Once I had kind of had an event with a celebrity, Sting, that great musician. Anyway, we were all working together to save the Brazilian rainforest. It was a public service announcement. Anyway, as a graphic designer, I had made huge, like 6 feet high graphics. There were three of them, and one of them would say, it showed the Brazilian rainforest all green, and it had a title 1900. And then it had another one that was half green, half brown, and it said 1980. And then it had a third piece of graphic, again, they're all big, 6 feet high, that had all of Brazil brown except for a little spot of green in the middle where there was a reserve. And so that one said 2050. Okay, so they were all set up. I was really proud of it because in one glance, without any words, you can know what's happening in the Brazilian rainforest. Okay, so now Sting is narrating this. So he's going through it and he stumbled and then he did it again. Now he's a very professional guy, no nonsense. But something was off, he couldn't see the difference. And then somebody, like, maybe we can make the letters bigger. So, oh, okay, then the whole production stopped, maybe 50 people just stopped waiting for me to change the graphic. So there's a tremendous amount of pressure on me. But luckily I knew enough of Kung Fu, stay in the moment. Don't worry about what may happen, that I'm laughed at, whatever, that I screwed up. No, just concentrate at the task at hand. So luckily I could do it and center, took, I forgot, 15, 20 minutes. Everybody's just waiting for me and it's graphic, so it has to be perfect. So then I enlarged the dates maybe twice as big. Okay, finally got it all installed and everything worked on again. And then again, he stumbled. I can't tell the difference, and people just couldn't get it. And some stagehand said, can't you see one of these posters is all green, and then another one is half green, half brown, and the third one is almost all brown. And then Sting looks, oh, there's color in this. I'm colorblind. He couldn't see the difference. And so then, anyways, so once he knew that, then he kind of adjusted, and then the shoot went on and finished. Then afterwards, he gave me a big hug. Oh, so sorry to put you through all this thing. But it was a good, anyway, besides being, this whole incident, it was a great practice of being in the moment, staying centered, like good Kung Fu practice. Anyway, that's what happened with our public service announcement to help save the Brazilian rainforest.